Hey, welcome back. So you might notice there's something a little different on the screen. As I mentioned in my last episode, I'm going to be taking a bit of a break from Bloodborne. I feel like it's time to mix it up a little bit, and as I briefly mentioned, I feel like I just need a bit of a break. It's not that I'm bored, it's other matters that I'd rather not go into if I can help it, but pretty much bottom line, Bloodborne's going to the side for now, and we're going to do a couple games that are a little different, and we're going to start with Stardew Valley. This is a game that I played for quite a while on my own. It's one that I really enjoyed. I actually heard about it from Pro Jared back in the day. So, but I did take a break from it, and I have not touched this game in, I want to say, a year and a half, 2 years at this point. So there's been a pretty substantial update since then, or so I've heard. So this is going to be somewhat of a partial blind playthrough, I guess you could say. Like, I know the basic gist of how to play the game, at least kind of. It's gonna be a bit of a, I need to remember things. But, as for new characters, new quest lines, things like that, I am completely unversed. I do not know anything about it. I just know what used to be in the game before the more recent updates. So I went ahead and I got this all kind of laid out beforehand. So this is my character and the farm information. I learned that there are new animals that you can get, like pets. Like, instead of the 3 cats and 3 dogs, there's now 5 of each, so that's kind of cool. I went ahead and I went with just the normal farm because, I just want to start with something basic. So, for now, let's get to it. Oh, it's been so long. Oh yeah, you get to watch your grandpa die. Right out the gate. Okay, I don't have to click anything to progress, alright. Oh, it goes so slow though. That's a whole mood. That is such a mood. What the fuck? I forgot about this. It's like even before it had been a long time since I actually watched this cutscene, so this is all a big refresher course. That's actually really funny, though. Oh yeah, I seem to remember there's like a skeleton at one of the desks. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, that's a mood. Dear Spencer, if you're reading this, you must be in a dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. I've enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy, Troubled Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my boy. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will ya? Alright. Oh god, it's been so long. One of the things that I really do love about this game is it's just so beautifully crafted, and this was all, as I'm sure is well known, done by a single person. Like, one guy made this game. And that always really impressed me about it. Alright. Hello, you must be Spencer. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm's right over here if you'll follow me. I'm probably not going to read all the dialogue. I'll probably just leave it up on screen for, you know, long enough. God, what a mess. I did forget this is a little drawn out. We'll get there though. Very rustic indeed. I mean, joke's on you, Lewis. I'm probably going to get the upgrade. Yeah, I'm sure the townspeople really care. I do remember that, honestly, a lot of the characters in this game are kinda garbage. Looking at you, Pierre. I distinctly remember that much. I'll never forget that. Alright, so... that kind of abruptly cut off, didn't it? Alright, here we go. Day 1. Got the parsnips. And then... okay, that's how it is. Getting started. Yep, cultivate and harvest a parsnip. Cannot talk. And go around and talk to everyone. Got it. I seem to remember that the TV things do not start happening until after the first week. I do distinctly remember that you can cut down whatever you want with the scythe. Well, whatever can handle the scythe. And that actually does not weigh in on your stamina bar or your energy bar, however you want to phrase it. That much I do remember. So go ahead and get some fiber. I'm probably not going to, like, start cutting down everything. But I am going to at least take care of all of the grass and weeds and all that. So, I do remember that this is kind of a little bit of a trudge fest at first. I'm going to try to keep it as interesting as I can. And worst case, if this ends up just being too boring of a thing to do, you know, on this channel, then I can always mix it up and do something else as well. You know, either just instead of, or, you know, in addition to, just kind of, you know, switch off or whatever. But for right now, we're just gonna kind of see where this goes. Cutting down so many weeds and grass. I do know that technically speaking, I could leave the grass and, you know, use it for the farm animals whenever I get around to getting those. But I don't know, I prefer to, you know, just kind of grow fresh grass when that comes around. Oh, that beautiful music though. It's, like I said, it's been a while, but I did definitely still remember that the music for this game is just lovely. It's wonderful. And like I said, all done by the same guy. Just one person made this whole game. The art, the story, the music, everything was done by one guy. I think that is just brilliant. I wish that I could be that talented. There we go. Apparently I got caught on something, not sure what. So I am kind of debating, because I do remember that one of the things you could do in this game was choose one of the select community residents, the citizens, if you will, to kind of pursue. I don't think I'm going to bother with that in this playthrough. I just don't really care that much about, you know, finding a romantic partner in this game. So, if anyone was looking forward to that, sorry to kind of let you down. I'm just not really into the idea, so probably just gonna go without that. Okay, I think I might be getting somewhat close to the end of the weeds and grass and all that, I think. I know what I always tend to do is start out by just trying to clean up at least a good part of the farm ground. Just, you know, so that it can be done and I can have some space rather than... Oh yeah, the note. Wait for my return on the dawn of your 3rd year. Yep. What was I saying though? Yeah, I tend to try to clean it up at least a bit, just so I've got some ground to work with. Oh wow, there's so much more that I haven't even gotten yet. Holy shit. This already does feel a little bit tedious, I'm not gonna lie. Jeez, and the day's already going by. It's already almost 4 o'clock. I'm not gonna get shit done today, am I? Like, aside from, you know, cutting all this shit down. There's a rock there, that's why. Alright, I think that might be all of it. So, I'm going to start breaking down some of these rocks. I'm probably not going to clear up a whole lot of the map just yet, just this first little region here near the front of the house. Yeah, I'll probably just cut it off here at the top of this pond. Yeah, okay. So, I'm gonna cut these things down, get rid of that. I will go ahead and get this one rock because it's gonna bother me if I don't. Okay, so now with that done, we're going to 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Go ahead and do that. I know I'm doing this hella late in the day, but it's what I gotta do. And let me see, can I... Damn, I don't have enough. Okay, hang on. We're gonna go ahead and just get a few more of these. I want to build a little chest just to store, you know, spare bits in. Because I know that I'm going to need a lot of, like, logs and stone and all that. I just need one more. There we go. Yes. Okay, so what I usually do is I put that there. We're going to put those in. We're going to keep about 100 fiber. And I'll just sell the sap. That's fine. Okay, it's 10:30. I have a little energy left, so I am going to go ahead and just do a few more of these. Because technically, I think if memory serves, I have until 2 a.m. There we go, starting to feel exhausted. Wait, not what I was trying to do. There we go. Then sell those 4. And that is going to be the end of day 1. Okay, got a little money, not a whole lot, which is to be expected. So now I'm going to check over my notes. Oh, actually first, just got back from a fishing trip. Good, that means I can get the fishing rod. First thing I'm going to do is water these. It is a Tuesday, so if memory serves, Pierre's shop is open. Well, at least it will be. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and see about finding any of the foraging stuff, because I am referring to some notes that I have from long ago. Horseradish, daffodil, leek, and dandelion for the foraging for spring, and then for farming, I need parsnip, which I've already got, green bean, cauliflower, and potato. So, that being said, green bean, cauliflower, potato. I believe the shop opens at 8. 9. Okay, well. Alright. Yeah, that was one thing that I also remembered. Always rummage through the trash. Unless someone's watching, then don't. Oh hey, there's Shane. I remember you. Actually, maybe it's Willie's shop that I can go to this early, I forget. Let's see. Okay, yeah, here's the cutscene anyway. Yeah, I remember I really enjoyed the fishing before. You can get some actually pretty good money from fish you catch. And so you're going to give me the old one. Yep. All right. The fishing is now available. Now, I seem to remember that that specifically does not matter, because pretty much you get the same from him directly that you would from just leaving your fish in the chest on your farm. So, it's really no different, doesn't matter. It's a lot more convenient to just put it in the chest on your farm. Alright, his shop's about to open. Let's see, that seemed to stutter for a second. That was weird. Yeah. Oh yeah, one of the children. That's how you get abducted, kid. Not saying I would do that, but maybe listen to your mom. That's all I'm saying. Pierre. Alright. Yeah, beans. Go ahead and do that, and then... Shit. Okay, well... That's all I can get for now, which is very unfortunate. Door, thank you. Hi, Caroline. Also, I know that I could technically be talking more to them, it's just... I don't know what else to say, but... Oh yeah, I can't even... Well, I can, yeah. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I'm trying to get through as much of the meeting people as I can, just to kind of, you know, be shot of it, essentially. Alright. Right, the saloon. Isn't that one chick up here? No, apparently not. Alright. Oh yeah, Marnie. Yep. Yeah, I can't go into the saloon just yet because I'm pretty sure it opens at noon. Yeah. Alright. Just gotta wait. There we go. And Gus is always running a little late, which is lovely. Alright. Can't buy any of the food from him just yet, because, well, I have $12. Okay, well. I wonder if any of the foraging things are up here. Ooh, there's one. A daffodil. And another daffodil, if the game will let me pick it up. Oh yeah, Demetrius. Right. Yeah. There you are, Linus. Linus was always one of my favorites, so... Oh yeah, I can't go over there because they're working on breaking that down. That's right. Ooh, horseradish. Yeah, for those curious, like I said, I may have already mentioned this, please excuse me, dissociation's a hell of a drug. I am going for the community center. A lot of the time when I'm playing on my own, I just go for the Joja one, because I hate Pierre, is the short answer. But, I figured, you know, doing this for stream, I should try to do it right. Okay, and then plant those. My single potato. Make sure to get these watered. That was the wrong fucking square. Oh my god, come on. Let me see, I should probably... Options. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, now we're talking with sense. Go ahead and sell that. Sell one of those. Put those in storage. And I guess with the rest of the day I'll just keep trying to clean up a bit. I will say, so far, everything is pretty familiar. I haven't seen anything new, any like new characters or anything like that. Only new thing I've seen was the pets you can have. And that wasn't even in the game mode itself, that was just, you know, in the character creation screen. Gonna go ahead and try to get this area cleaned up a bit. Okay, my first geode. Cool. So, right out the gate, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my storage box. Go ahead and do that. Yeah, I think that's good. But yeah, what was I saying? I was saying that, haven't really seen anything new yet. You've got some new ideas to sleep on. Ask and you shall receive, I guess. I've never seen that before. That was interesting. Okay, I've still got just a little energy left. Here we go, that should be good. One last thing. Good enough. Yeah, what I always tend to do is I keep some of the things that I get through the day. And then I sell the rest. Just to try to keep up with, you know, getting some money. But also, you know, keeping up with things that I need. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more day and then wrap this episode up. And I think each of these episodes, assuming I do keep up with it, is going to be 3 to 4 in-game days per episode, because that's what the PlayStation gameplay capture allows for. You can do up to an hour, as I've said before. So, just under 200 gold. So we've got a little bit more money. I might just stock up on some more of the crops. Ooh, it's raining. Actually, now that I think of it, I cannot stock up on the crops because it's Wednesday, and I seem to distinctly remember that they were closed on Wednesdays. Okay, that's just advertising his backpack, which, yeah, let's face it, I am going to get. Ooh, okay. I can start getting the seeds now. Because I know something that I am going to need to do is planting, or maybe not planting the trees, but harvesting from the trees, like the oak resin, maple syrup, and pine tar, if I remember correctly. But for now, seeing as, you know, it's raining, I can't really do a whole lot else. I'm just going to keep cleaning up the farm a bit. I guess I probably could see if Sebastian's going to go to the sea for a bit. I guess I could also try fishing. Okay, I've got that little pathway open now. That's kind of nice. Ah. Okay, well. Yeah, actually, let's see. Because I think Sebastian should be heading towards... Actually, first let me kind of clear some of my inventory. Sorry if I'm being a little indecisive. Save one of those, save that one, save that. Sell those. Guess let's see if any more of the stuff is in here. And while I'm at it, I'll just check over here. I'm not sure if that actually triggers what I'm remembering it triggering, but we'll see. What would rubbing a smallmouth bass on your leg do? Like, what would that do? That's genuinely my question. Like, what would you accomplish by doing that other than making your leg smell like fish? Whatever. It's video game logic, just don't question it. Let's see, I think if he's going to be here, guess he's not going to be here. Alright, well, never mind. Oh yeah, there's Elliot too. That's right, I can't go in there anyway. Whatever. Moving on. So the smallmouth bass... Trying to remember... Oh, there he is. Hey, you, get back here. You're the hardest one to talk to. Okay, good talk. I used to actually be really, really good at doing that. Alright, smallmouth bass. Yes, that is exactly what I needed. Caroline, she's... That's annoying. Alright. Whatever, anyway, let's see, what all do I need for the fishing one? Okay, so river fishing. Ooh, actually. Bro. Ooh, okay. One of the missing library books. What in the fuck is that? Oh. I've never seen that before. Plus 30 maximum energy, you say? Okay, well, shit. Damn, there goes a perfect catch. Another smallmouth bass. I cannot resist the urge. Oh, fuck yeah. That is nice. I wonder if that's permanent. Oh, it's one of the hard ones. Probably not gonna... Yeah, no. Alright. That's fine. Nice, a perfect catch. I'm gonna shuffle over somewhere else for fishing, see if I can catch something different. I guess I'll grab that. Oof, I'm kind of calling it close on time, aren't I? You've got some new ideas to sleep on. What does that even mean, though? Okay, well, I got a coal. I got a shad, which I know is one that I do need for the community center. So that's good to know. Oh, actually, I guess I should talk to you, shouldn't I? Yep, okay, good talk. I wonder if that little prompt that you've got some ideas to sleep on, I wonder if that's something to do with, like, hey, you leveled up? Because that popped up and I leveled up that night in the foraging thing. So I wonder if that's what it is. Goody. Alright. Ooh. Ooh, an eel. Hang on. Yeah, that is one that I need. Nice. I'm gonna go for one more, and then I'm going to just go try and talk to people at the bar. See how many I can just kind of, you know, get through. A herring. And that's all I can really carry on me right now anyway, so. Ooh, and that's a gold star herring. Actually, that's pretty nice. That means I might make a little bit of money off that. Alright, who all's at the saloon? No one I haven't already talked to. Alright, well. That music. Anyway. So yeah, let me see. I need to save one of the bass. I should save that shad because that's for the community center. I should save the eel because that's for the community center. So save that, save that, save that, sell the rest. I guess for the rest of the day, I'll just go ahead and clean up a little more. So yeah, I guess while I'm finishing this up, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know there were a lot of kind of, you know, dead silent parts from me. I'm not really sure what to say. Suffice it to say, a little more used to, you know, having more going on, and this game is pretty calm compared to what I'm used to. So I'll try not to just dead silence all these episodes. It just might be a little hard for me to always come up with something to talk about. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and sell the rest of this. And we're going to go ahead and wrap up the day. Let's see on the way out. Yep, leveled up in fishing. So I think that's what that little note is. I think that's something that pops up whenever you level up. That's a nice little touch. It kind of lets you know, hey, there you go, your stats got bumped. So that's nice. So what'd we make? Not bad, not bad. I can definitely stock up on the rest of the crops with that. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the episode there. I, again, hope you enjoyed, and let me know in the comments, you know, if this is something that you would be interested in seeing. I don't have a whole lot of other ideas in mind at this time, but I have a few others on the sidelines just in case this just doesn't really catch anyone's attention, or if I just can't get into it that much. So, yeah, let me know if you have a certain opinion on it. But aside from that, I hope you're having a good day or night, whatever time it is where you are, and I'll see you next time.